Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are back with the weekly Prem predictions, and this is the Game Week 19. We're going to just jump right into it. I think that this is going to be a 1-0 to Man City. I know that sounds crazy, that they're going to win a game, but I think that this is the game to win. But I could also see Leicester winning. I can see either way. I'm just backing Man City here based off of pure experience, and they need to start winning. They need to start getting points because they are so far behind. So I see them pushing for a win here. It's going to be a scrappy one because I think Man City is in crisis mode right now. Got a lot to fix, but I think this is a game they'll be able to win. I think this is going to be another 1-0. Everton's defense has been solid. They've stopped Man City. They've stopped Chelsea. They've stopped Arsenal. Nobody's putting goals past them. I think Nottingham Forest is going to be the first. I think that they need this. I think they want a top 4 spot. I think they want to get back to the Champions League, which would be so cool to see a little bit more variations in the Champions League. So I'm all for it. Get your top 4 spot. I think Nottingham Forest is the team to do it. This one I think is going to be a 2-1. I think that while both of these teams haven't been great, I think Crystal Palace is going to come here for the win. I think offensively they have a lot more to offer, and they've been a little bit shaky, but they do have some quality players. While Southampton, I don't see that they have the quality to stay up. This would be a must-win game, but I don't think they're going to get points here. I think Crystal Palace is going to take this 2-1. Now this one, again, I've gone over this so many times. You never know what team you're going to get with Tottenham. You never know. Sometimes they look like the best team in the world. Their offense is firing on all cylinders. They're so hard to break down defensively. And then other times, they look like they're Southampton. They look like they're Ipswich. They look like they're a team that's just got promoted. It's like, what's going on? Is this a serious team? And then we have Wolves, who are coming off of a win against Manchester United. Imagine that. Brand new manager, win at Manchester United. That's a big win. I think they're going to move on with this manager bounce. They're going to continue up their streak, if you can call it that. They're going to continue up this win. They're going to continue this high, and they're going to get points here. I think they're going to, I think they're going to win this 2-0. I don't think Tottenham's looking very good right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tottenham somehow turns to be the best team in the world. Both of these teams, I think, are on the rise. Both of these teams look really good. I'm going to talk Fulham for a minute. Fulham has been really good. They have a lot of players that are looking like they've revived their careers. Emil Smith-Rowe, Raul. I've talked about this before, but altogether, this squad looks solid, right? I also want to talk about Anthony Robinson in the back, right? Because I don't think those Americans are getting all the respect they deserve. This man is a monster in defense. Look at all the achievements he has. He is so hard to play against. And so proud to have him wearing that red, white, and blue. And then we're going to talk about Bournemouth for a minute. Bournemouth is a team I really, really like. Right? I don't understand why people are saying it's crazy for them to be in top 5. They are a quality side with Kirkes and Semenyo and Kluivert, all incredible players, right? I think that this is a team that can push for top 4, just like Nottingham Forest. If their season doesn't collapse, and if Man City stays out of form, Aston Villa stays shaky, this is a team that can be challenging for the Champions League. All of these teams will be so cool to see them in the Champions League next season. I think they can do it. I'm going to give it a 1-1. I think that both of these teams have the quality, and I think they're going to cancel each other out. Liverpool is inevitable. Look at how good this team is. This team is solid defensively. Offensively, they have so much to offer in Mo Salah. What can I say? What a wonderful player, right? Definitely up there for the Ballon d'Or list. And they're playing West Ham, and West Ham has not been good. They look so shaky. They look so confused. They don't know where they're at. I would be concerned, again, that just like Man City, I would be very concerned about this West Ham side. I don't think that they can get a point out of this game. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Liverpool. They just have too much quality, too much firepower, too much for this West Ham side to handle. This one, I'm going to give it to Chelsea. Right? They were a little bit disappointing against Everton. A lot of people are clowning on them. I still think they're that side. I still think they're that team. And this will be a perfect game to work back that form. I see it a 2-0. I don't think Ipswich has the quality. Sure, they were able to stick it up to an Arsenal, but I'm gonna get to Arsenal in a minute. I don't think Ipswich has the quality. I think they're getting relegated. This is a tough game to go over because Brighton has been a little bit more shaky recently. They haven't been winning their games comfortably, and then Aston Villa just lost significantly to Newcastle. There was a red card in that game, right? So that does impact things, but it's hard to tell with this Aston Villa side. They seem a little bit shaky this season. They'll get a result here and there, and then they'll drop points. I think actually they're going to win this one. I think they're going to really want a win after last week, so I think they're going to push for a win, and I see it 2-1. I think both sides are capable of, scoring goals. Brighton does have a quality side. Once they start kicking, they'll be a threat to any team. I've had so much hope for this Manchester United side with the Amorim coming in. I had so much hope. I was like, oh, new manager bounce. They're going to do well again in this game, in this game, in this game. The only game I've gotten remotely right was the Man City game, where I believed that they could come out with a win, right? But they've just proved to be disappointing. I don't know if it's the players now. I don't know if it's the manager. There's something very rotten at this club, and they need to get to the bottom of it fast. Otherwise, there will be just no saving for this team. And Newcastle, what a quality side. So many good players I can go over. This side looks deadly now that Isak is back. They look like a terrifying team. They, again, can push for top 4. They're not there yet, but once they start rolling, which I think they have, they're going to be a deadly team. I think they're going to take this easy 3-0. Newcastle is just too good. Arsenal is coming off a win against Ipswich, but let's be honest, they didn't look good, right? They offered nothing offensively. Defensively, they were solid, right? Loved seeing the defense looking solid, looking so good. Miles Lewis-Skelly breaking into that team and looking like a world-class player. But offensively, they had no idea what they were doing. They're really feeling the miss of Saka right now. And then Brentford, again, I've said they're a mid-table team. I think they have quality. Honestly, they might be able to get a point out of this, right? This is not a top team Arsenal. This is not all firing on all cylinders Arsenal. This is an iffy Arsenal. This is an all over the place Arsenal. But I think I'm gonna back Arsenal to win this 1-0, 1 goal. I think they're gonna get the goal, probably from a corner, and then they're gonna hold this game tight because they need to keep up in this title race. Anyway, those are my Prem predictions. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought I got right, what I got wrong. Thoughts on different clubs. Also, I had this idea recently. I think I'm going to start an FPL league with any of you guys following me. Let me know if you've got an idea for a name on that. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.